Hello and welcome to your daily love reading for Friday. Fabulous Friday. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. And I'm going to bring in 4 decks of cards for this reading today. We're going to connect with the energy around you, your person, your journey. I'm going to bring in the Moonology Oracle cards, the gorgeous face-to-face Oracle. We're going to bring in the Tarot of White Cats and the Divine Feminine Illumination deck. So let's see what we need to know. And if you would like a personal reading with me, you can reach out to me at guidedbyangelsxo@gmail.com. So thank you, angels, straight out there. Look at that intuition coming through for you. Intuition for you today, which means trust yourself, know yourself, feel everything that you feel, allow yourself to feel it. We've got compassion for them. So they need to have compassion for themselves. They're learning how to have compassion for you, and they're asking you to have compassion with them, to be more patient and trusting and believing in them to do what they need to do and to take care of it in their own way. So what's the energy coming in around the journey? We've got nurture. So it's so important this journey is nurtured. And also nurturing is about self-love and self-care. So what's the energy that's coming in around you today? We've got for you, wow. So again, through the pain, this is reminding you to trust your intuition. Obviously, I'll go into these in more detail in a moment there. So when you go into pain and the heartbreak of not being with them and the pain of not having them there, you are reminded that you are one soul, that you are connected, that you are telepathic beings, that you are always one. So you're being reminded to connect with them in a higher way. What's the energy coming in around the journey, please, angels? What's the energy coming in around the journey? There we go, one card. What's the guidance or the message for you today? Wow, feel it's that one there. Feel there's still more though. Yeah, that one there. What's the guidance coming in around them today? Straight out. And what's the guidance coming through for the journey today? What's the guidance for the journey? A few cards there, beautiful. And what's the angel guidance for you today? What do you need to be aware of? One card. What do they need to be aware of? There we go. And what's the energy of the journey today? What's the energy around the journey? I feel that's the card there. Okay. Well, let's see what's going on today then. So what I'm really feeling first of all is the pain that you're going through is temporary. You know, you've got the 3 of Swords there. So they're showing me temporary pain. And the way you get through it is by allowing yourself to feel what you're feeling. It's okay to feel the emotion. It's okay to be in pain. It's okay to feel the loss. It's okay to feel hurt and sorrow and sadness and the betrayal energy, you know, feeling like they've betrayed you in some way. It's okay to feel all those feelings. What isn't okay, to wallow in them. And the angels are reminding you how important it is to trust your intuition, because if you're sitting around wallowing in everything, you're not trusting what you feel inside or what you know to be true, because you do know inside that this pain is temporary, that separation is illusion. Whenever you go through anything physically, for example, you know it's a temporary pain. It's either going to improve and get better, or you're going to accept what's going on with the pain and you're able to deal with it that way. You may get treatment, you may heal. There's many, many things you can do when you're going through something physically. And it's the same when you're going through things emotionally. When you call on your angels, you receive answers, solutions, peace. You let go of the struggle in exchange for peace and solutions and answers. When you connect with your own soul and you go within and you allow yourself to feel through your intuition without the ego there, the ego causing problems or listening to people outside of you or paying attention to things that are false experiences like social media or other things, you know your truth. So to get through the pain today, which will pass, the pain you're feeling is temporary, trust your intuition. It says, always listen to your intuition. And you listen to your intuition through the things you hear. Maybe you hear something through a reading and it resonates with you and it hits you in the heart and it makes you feel this is real. I trust this guidance because I feel it deep within me. You feel it through your solar plexus. Or you may hear a song and that gives you a message, or you overhear a conversation. Or it's just something you intuitively know through your own feelings and emotions. The angels say by listening more to your quiet inner voice, because that's where the wisdom is, that only wants the best for you. You are trusting your intuition to positively guide you through your life. So in other words, your higher self wants what's best for you. Your angels and guides want what's best for you. Your ego is bringing up the fear and the anxiety, but in spiritual truth, you know what's going on inside. You know what the truth is. You know that separation is preparation. So remember, any form of separation, whether it's a no contact situation, or you're just silent right now, or they're not opening up to you, whatever it is, it's temporary. It's a preparation. It's where you get ready for the next stage of your journey. It's where you open the new doors. So the guidance is adjustments are required. So adjustments are required for you to be together, which means they may well need to change circumstances in their life. But what you need to do is change the way you're viewing things. Change the way that you're looking at the situation. Observe what you're feeling as an opportunity to go within and heal. So if you're hurting, you can ask yourself the question, why? Why am I hurting? And mainly it's because we're not filling up our own cup. So you may just need to nurture yourself more. Remember, that's the message that came through for the journey, nurture. Giving back to you, filling up your own cup. Not waiting for them to make you happy. Make yourself happy. Focus on the things you love to do. The things you're passionate about, your dreams, your goals, your desires. Maybe you love your job. Focus on that. If you don't love your job, think about why and what you need to change to be in a job you love and enjoy. You may want to spend time with family, friends, maybe your own kids. Maybe you want to book yourself a little trip somewhere. You want to give back to you. And the pain will get better. It will ease off because the separation and the pain is temporary. So adjustments are required. And these things are happening right now. So I feel the message is the adjustment that you need to do today, especially if you're in pain or you're going through it a little bit, is to connect with your intuition. Adjust your mind, and then what's going on outside of you will follow. When you go there in the mind, remember, you go there in the body. The mind opens a door, the body can enter. So if you're focusing on the good things and you're focusing on what you're feeling and experiencing from a higher perspective, they give me fear, the fear what gets washed away. And then things will start changing in your physical reality. So we've got, you are the one for me. So even if you're in pain today, feeling the pain because you're not together, your masculine is coming through, your person is coming through saying, you are the one for me. You are. And they are gathering the strength in this separation or in this silence to be able to prove that to you, to make the required adjustments to be with you. And this is someone who's very strong and confident. Look at the stance he's in, hands on hips, strong. He said, you are the one for me, and I am the one for you. And that's what you need to remember. And in your intuition, you do know that. It's only the ego that brings in the pain and finding the truth or facing the truth. So I feel they are finding the truth through facing their own issues. So that's what they're doing. They are facing their truth right now. If you're thinking, what's the point of separation, or why are we in no contact, or why? It's because they are finding their truth through facing their own experiences and things in their life they need to adjust and change. So they are coming through very powerfully, showing this to you today. And the way you find your truth, that knowingness that they are the one for you, is by going within and connecting with your intuition. And then the pain that you're feeling will pass. Instead of blaming them for things, it's their fault that I feel this way. Because it's nobody's fault. Okay? The reason it's happening is to grow your soul. So nobody can make you feel anything or experience anything without your own say-so. So if you're pointing the finger, you need to point it back at you and say, what do I need to do to heal? And you just need to adjust the way you're looking at the situation. So the energy that's coming in around them is compassion. And I feel they're asking you for compassion because they're at this crossroads. They're giving me this block. And that's another reason why there's blocks, because they have a vision of what they desire. You know, you've got the 2 of Wands here for a reason. So they have this vision of what they want. And there's blocks to it because they may not be communicating it to you yet. And that may be what's hurting you. You may be in pain today because they haven't told you what they want or how they feel. Yet they have that vision of being with you and changing their life and making the required adjustments. So have compassion for what they're going through, because a lot of them are going through big life-changing circumstances. Things that are really going to turn things around in their life right now. Starting again. You see it as a natural progression into your union. They see it as a big, risky challenge and change. Not because they don't trust the love that you have, but because they're struggling to trust themselves to be strong enough to follow through. So have compassion while they do this. They definitely have that vision of being with you. This is them working out the next steps. A lot of them at the crossroads working out what way to go, how to do this, how to put it into place. So they're asking you to be filled with compassion. And they want to also come to you the right way because they also have compassion for you. You may not see that. You may not see that sometimes, but that's the truth. They do respect you and honour you and care about what you think. So as the more they understand, and remember they're gaining wisdom and knowledge right now during the separation, the silence, the times when they're going within, the more they understand that everyone, including themselves, is doing the best they can from their own perspective of the world and their own experiences of this situation, then they can go through this pain and struggle on this journey in their own way. And they become more compassionate. And really the message for you is, the more you understand that they are doing the best they can with the experience they're having and the information they have and the spiritual perspective they have, then your person will go through their own transformation. And you realise that this struggle is temporary. Because they're going through their own struggles to be able to make changes and adjustments. So they know what you can give to them. And they know what you have to offer to them. So they're seeing you as the person who can give them everything here. And it's really powerful that in this deck, you're connecting with the masculine energy for your message, and they are connecting with the feminine energy for their message. So in other words, they're feeling you. They know how much you give to them and how much you want to receive from them. So it needs to be equally balanced. And this is what they are planning to do, to come to you in an equally balanced way. Prosperity lies ahead. Believe in the impossible. So they are starting to believe now in what they once thought was impossible. At one point they thought, I can't do this, it's impossible, I'm not strong enough, I can't see a way out of this situation, I don't know what to do. But now they know it's possible. They're starting to believe, because remember, with God all things are possible. And the word impossible means I'm possible. So they are starting to realise now they can have this equal give and receiving with you. They can be in an equal loving relationship with you, a partnership with you. They can move on from the past and be free. They're starting to realise that. And that's why prosperity lies ahead. So I love that we've got the Taurus energy coming in here as we move forward. So Taurus season comes in on the 20th of April to the 20th of May. So you may well start seeing results happening in the April to May season here, in the Taurus season, because things are shifting. And the bull is about power, taking the bull by the horns, which means taking control back. And if you've been taking that step back, remember it's allowing them to take that step forward. And that's what they're visualising. That's what they're asking you to be patient with, to have compassion about, as they make these changes and take the bull by the horns. So I'm seeing this as a big message about power and change, a big shift in the dynamic of the connection. So it's so important you nurture yourself right now, that you give to you all the things that you are craving from them. And they are also nurturing themselves by choosing themselves, by having this vision, by giving themselves time to work it out and make their decisions in their own way, without the need for pressure or struggle or, the need to do it now. They're asking you for time and patience. And that really is what you're learning on this journey, because this love is unconditional. It can't be rushed, it can't be forced, it can't really be changed until the change occurs within. So it's so important you nurture yourself and give to yourself all the things you crave from them. And then all the pain you're feeling, the heartache when you're missing them, goes away, because you're giving it to you. You're giving yourself what you need, the healing power. You're connecting more with your angels and your guides. You're finding faith in God. You're connecting with the universe. And you're realising how blessed you are instead of how stressed you are. And those storm clouds go away and the sun comes out again. Affirm, I'm nurturing and caring. And they know that. They know what you can give to them. They know that you can give them everything. They know they can. They know they can give that to you as well. They know you can and they can. So by nurturing and caring for the self through self-love, you shine your light brightly as an example for others to follow suit. And then your twin, your divine masculine, your counterpart, your person will help. It will lead him home or lead her home. So what I'm feeling is your light shining brightly. Remember, you are the lighthouse, remember, is their guide home. You're the light. So you being that example of power and focusing on self-love allows them to do the same, to take the lead, to move forward. So we've got to show the world the real you. And that's what they know they need to do. And all you need to do is be yourself, because you're already showing the world who you really are. A broken heart needs time. Okay, that's the word they're giving me. It says a broken heart needs tenderness to heal, but it needs time. You need to give this time. Be gentle with yourself. Be tender and kind to yourself. Don't think they need to give that to me. Give it to yourself. Find that through compassion and self-love. And it's time to let your guard down and trust again. So trust them. Trust them to make it up to you. Even though they don't really need to do that, because it's about self-love, remember. When you're filling up your own cup, you don't hold any record of wrongs, because you've already completed that cycle. You've already forgiven everything. And you've rose above everything. You've let go of the past. You've felt free. You've realised everything is happening for soul growth and learning, that your person is your greatest teacher, just like you're theirs. So you don't hold on to resentment or pain or blame, pointing the finger, saying they should have done this, they should have done that. You just trust that they'll find the way. They are strong and powerful. They know how valuable I am. They'll find the way back to me. When the time is right, God's in charge of that. Thank you, God. And then you let go. And you're being more kind and gentle with yourself, giving yourself what you need. So it's okay to let your guard down and trust again. And they want to take their guard down by being their authentic self, which is what you allow them to do. I don't want to be separated from you anymore, never. So this is again reminding you the separation won't last. The separation is temporary. The pain is temporary. It will pass. And we spoke about that yesterday, this too shall pass. So they're coming through in this message today saying, I don't want to be separated from you anymore. And you're saying to them, I don't want to be separated anymore. So you both want the same thing. You're on the same page. You have the same vision. It's just taking a while to manifest and align. Look at this for powerful. You've got the Ace of Pentacles. So again, this energy is moving towards April. And this is about the prosperity ahead. The abundance flowing in. A windfall coming. Which means you're not going to see this coming. So instead of wallowing, sitting around thinking how bad everything is, start really focusing on how good it is. Because it is good. You're learning, you're growing, you're able to feel. That's a miracle. The soul's up there wanting to come down into a body to be able to feel what you're feeling right now. Even if what you're feeling is immense pain and sorrow. It's all happening to grow you, to make you stronger. Remember what Kelly Clarkson said. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Your abundance is on the way, especially with that Taurus card. You know, prosperity lies ahead. This is a big symbol of this here. So things are shifting forward. We've been speaking for months and months about the energy of December 2024 to April 2025. So trust in this timeline. Trust that things are happening. Focus on how blessed you are instead of how stressed you are. This can also be a huge sign of financial increase too. So if you're worrying about money in any way, thinking if you're going to get more, it's coming to you. Maybe you're waiting on a settlement in some way, it's coming to you. It is happening. This can also be a huge sign of money coming in other ways, maybe from what you're doing through your spiritual work. I also feel that they are getting their finances in order to be able to move forward. So good things are coming in. Have faith in the journey and trust in the love. I hope this helps. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.